Welcome to this channel. Today, I am going to share with you an inspiring, heart-touching, and deeply motivating story of a beautiful girl who lived her life with immense courage, faith, and joy, even while struggling through countless difficulties, and who eventually transformed her destiny step by step. First becoming a model, then rising into a celebrated supermodel, and ultimately evolving into a global megastar who now lives a luxurious lifestyle that many only dream of. Her journey is not only about beauty and glamour, but about determination, faith in oneself, and an unshakable belief that life is meant to reward those who never give up. Let me take you through this journey in detail, so that by the end of it, you will feel inspired to follow your own dreams with the same strength and conviction. This girl was born in a small town where opportunities were scarce and struggles were plenty. From a very young age, she experienced hardships that would normally break a person's spirit, but she always carried an unusual quality. She smiled through her challenges. People around her often wondered how she managed to stay positive even when her family was going through financial difficulties, even when she did not have the comforts that other children enjoyed, even when she had to wear hand-me-down clothes and sometimes skip meals. But what made her different was her mindset. She did not see these struggles as punishments. She saw them as tests. And in her heart, she firmly believed that one day life would open golden doors for her. As she grew up, she started developing a natural charm. She was graceful, poised, and carried herself in a way that caught people's attention. Yet instead of vanity, she chose humility. She never bragged about her looks, never tried to show off. Instead, she focused on working on herself. She would read inspiring books, practice affirmations in front of the mirror, tell herself every morning that she was destined for greatness. Even when her classmates mocked her for dreaming big, she held her belief. This is the first lesson her story teaches us, that when you believe in yourself, even when nobody else does, the universe eventually believes in you too. She worked small jobs during her teenage years, sometimes washing dishes, sometimes tutoring children, sometimes assisting in local shops. Every rupee she earned, she valued. She would save part of it, spend a little on helping her family, and invest some in small things that made her feel closer to her dream. For example, she once bought a secondhand fashion magazine with her savings, and that single magazine became her window into a world she had never seen before. She would study the poses of models, the way they carried themselves, the elegance of their walk, the sparkle in their eyes. At night, after finishing her chores, she would secretly practice these poses in front of the mirror, telling herself silently, "One day, I will be on the cover of such magazines." The first step of her journey began when she participated in a local beauty contest. She did not have fancy clothes, she did not have makeup artists, she did not have any support system, but she had confidence. With a simple dress and her natural charm, she walked the stage with a radiant smile. Although she did not win the first prize, she was noticed by a photographer who saw potential in her. He approached her and told her, "You have something rare. You just need to believe more in it." That single comment lit a fire inside her heart. She realized that her dream was not impossible. Gradually, she started working with local photographers, doing small shoots, sometimes even unpaid, just to gain experience. Many people tried to discourage her, saying modeling was not a stable career, saying she should settle for a simple job, but she refused to listen. She knew her path, She faced rejections. Sometimes she was told she was not tall enough, sometimes that she was not fair enough, sometimes that she did not fit the standard mold. But instead of crying, she smiled. She knew that every no was only leading her closer to the right yes. Her dedication soon began to pay off. She was selected for a small advertising campaign for a local brand. When she saw her picture on a poster in the city, she could hardly believe her eyes. That poster became her proof that dreams do manifest. Soon after, she began getting more offers. Her face was appearing in small magazines, then in larger ones. Slowly, she entered the world of professional modeling. With time, her uniqueness stood out. She was not just another model walking the ramp. She carried a presence that captivated audiences. Designers began noticing her. She started walking in regional fashion shows, and with each step on the runway, she told herself, "This is just the beginning." She would spend hours practicing her walk, her expressions, her posture. She watched international models and studied their craft, but she always added her own originality. From modeling, she rose to becoming a supermodel. Suddenly, her life started changing. She was traveling to big cities, staying in luxury hotels, meeting influential people, and earning money that once seemed unimaginable. She used her wealth wisely. She invested in her family's comfort, buying them a decent home, ensuring her parents no longer struggled. Her story shows that when you rise, you must uplift those who stood with you in your hard times. As her fame spread, she began getting international offers. She walked in fashion weeks across the world: Paris, Milan, New York, London. The very stages she once saw only in magazines were now under her feet. Photographers loved her energy. Brands wanted her face for their campaigns, and soon she became the brand ambassador for major luxury houses. She was no longer just a supermodel. She was becoming a global icon. Her rise did not stop there. With her growing popularity, film directors and producers began approaching her. She transitioned into the entertainment industry and entered the world of movies. Her screen presence was magnetic. Audiences loved her, and within a few years, she was no longer just a model or an actress. She had become a megastar. Her name was known across continents, her fan base spanned millions, and she had reached the height of stardom. Now let us talk about her luxury lifestyle, because this is a part of her story that truly shows how far she came from her humble beginnings. She lives in a sprawling mansion built with the finest architecture, with vast gardens, a private swimming pool, and breathtaking views. Her home is adorned with artistic interiors, luxurious furniture, rare artworks, and state-of-the-art facilities. Every corner of her mansion reflects elegance and sophistication. She travels the world in her private jet, enjoying the freedom of moving wherever she desires without waiting for flights. Her wardrobe is filled with designer outfits from the best fashion houses in the world: Gucci, Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, Versace. She has an entire room dedicated just to her shoes and handbags, each piece a masterpiece of luxury. Her garage is another symbol of her success. She owns a collection of luxury cars: Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. For her, these are not just vehicles, but reminders of how far she has come from walking barefoot as a child. She vacations in the most exotic places: Maldives, Bora Bora, Switzerland, Santorini. She stays in overwater villas, enjoys private beaches, dines in Michelin star restaurants, and indulges in spa treatments that rejuvenate her. Her lifestyle is filled with glamour, but also with gratitude. She never forgets the days when she had nothing. She often shares her story with fans, reminding them that luxury is beautiful, but faith and determination are what create it. Despite her fame, she has kept her heart humble. She donates generously to charities, sponsors education for underprivileged children, and supports women who want to build careers but lack resources. She believes true luxury is not only in owning material wealth, but in giving back to society. Her daily routine now includes personal trainers, nutritionists, stylists, and a team that manages her schedule. Yet, she never forgets to meditate every morning, to express gratitude for her blessings, and to affirm her belief in abundance. She enjoys the finest cuisines, wears the most exquisite jewelry, attends the grandest events, and is photographed by the best in the industry. But she still smiles with the same innocence that carried her through her early struggles. Her journey is the perfect example of how someone can start from absolutely nothing and rise to everything by holding on to faith, positivity, and perseverance. From a small-town girl with limited means to a global megastar living a life of unimaginable luxury, she has shown the world that dreams are not just fantasies. They are blueprints waiting to be built with hard work and belief. So the story of this girl is more than just about glamour and wealth. It is a story of courage, of never giving up, of believing in yourself when the world doubts you, of choosing happiness even in struggle, and of turning every challenge into a stepping stone. Her luxury lifestyle today is the reward for the years she smiled through pain, the years she trusted the process, the years she worked tirelessly without losing hope. And that, my friends, is her story. From struggle to stardom, from a simple girl to a celebrated icon, from hardship to luxury. If you feel inspired by her journey, remember that the same power lies within you. No matter where you start, no matter how difficult your present may seem, if you believe in yourself, stay happy even in challenges, and keep working with strong faith, then one day your dreams too will transform into reality. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it inspiring, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more powerful stories and motivation.